All right, so today's Friday, and I don't usually trade on Fridays, but today I decided to actually trade with my Hola Prime account, and this is the second phase or phase 2 on my Hola Prime account, and I wanted just to place a couple of small trades in order to try to increase that account a little bit, not to use my actual instant account or my real account, and these are the results. I was able to make over $2,000 in one single trade, and then I made a huge mistake on it, but what I want in this specific video is share with you my setup, why is it that I entered that trade, the mistake that I made, and what is it that I would do differently on my next trading session. This is educational only. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, for those of you who are not familiar with this YouTube channel, my name is Christian. This is BLW Online Trading, and in this YouTube channel, I try to make tutorial videos, educational videos, strategy videos, and so on. If by any chance this is something that you will be interested in the future, then you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button or watch my previous and new videos in regards to Forex trading, as I try to post at least 3 videos a week. So with that being said, let's go ahead and begin. All right, so first of all, what is Hola Prime? For those of you who are not really actually familiar with it, Hola Prime is actually a prop firm. Prop firm is basically a funded account challenge company. You might be familiar with it. I'm gonna have the link to it in the description of this video for you guys to check it out. But basically, it's a prop firm that allows you to buy an actual big account with small money so that you can actually trade with way more capital. So for instance, for a $300 price, let me see right here, for $300, $325, you can actually get a $50,000 account and you can start making money with it. Instead of actually trading or having an account with $300, you will have a $50,000 account. So it makes a huge difference. Obviously, you have to pass through some challenges and so on, but that's basically what it is. And it's actually super cool, the fact that they offer all these type of accounts, because the cheapest one that you can actually get is as low as $48. Now, obviously, they have more expensive accounts such as $300,000 account, one step prime right here, $300,000 is almost $1,500. That's the one that I have, but you don't have to go through that account. You can just purchase a small one, and they even have a direct account, which basically is already a funded account, instead of actually trading with an account that is not funded and going through challenges. With this one, you can start withdrawing since week number 1. I'm gonna have the link to this specific company below in the description of this video. You can go ahead and use it. That's the one that I'm using in case you want to use it. And if you use the promo code BLW15, just like the name of the YouTube channel, BLW15, you can get a 15% off on any account that you decide to get. So go ahead and check it out right now. All right, so let's go ahead and start looking at the actual setup that I have in this specific trading session. Look, this is the moment where the market opens. As you can see right here, the time zone is 7:20. This is the candlestick that the market opens. So basically what I try to do is to have a breakout. So I have a resistance level right here, and I have a support level literally right here. I have the same thing going on right here on my actual broker. So I have a support level right here and a resistance level right here. And as you can see, I have a trend line here and a trend line here. So what I was looking at is this breakout that happened right here. So once this breakout happened, I enter a sell position somewhere around this area, somewhere here. Actually, my stop loss was somewhere around here, and you can see the reference right there. And this is exactly what happened. So the market opened and the first candlestick didn't activate, and the second one, I wasn't even sure. I entered in the third one. The third one actually did this, started to activate, and this is the moment where I actually took my first profits. As you can see right here, we have a little arrow right there. So I enter a sell position here and I closed it somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. What is it that happened? On this trade, I was able to make $2,116, right? Take a look at my setup. It's pretty easy to understand, right? We were looking for a breakout on this trend line, and in this case, this little support level that was formed right here. This was the setup. Let's go ahead and take a look at my trade result. Is this one right here, $2,116. What happened there is that I actually made a mistake. Let me just move my camera though. There you go. I made a mistake. What was the mistake? I thought that the price, since this support level was actually broken, I thought that the price was going to continue going down. So I took my $2,000 profits, waited for a little bit more of a jump, and then re-enter a sell. What happened was that the prices started to jump and I ended up losing my trade. What's the mistake that I actually did right there? As you can see, boom, it retracted. The mistake was not taking this support level as a consideration. You see it? This is another support level. So I actually only focused on one support level. It's completely normal. Well, look, we got a couple of mistakes here. Number one is that I re-entered. I had already made my $2,000 profits. There was no reason why I should re-enter. I still re-entered. That was mistake number one. Mistake number two, I didn't take this one in consideration. Now, what happened afterwards, it's actually quite interesting because it actually continued not only respecting this trend that you see right here, it continued respecting the trend. It respected even the resistance level that it's on top, but then it reactivated the trade. But instead of actually, using this breakout, by using this breakout that you see right here on this bottom support level, it would have been a totally different situation. As you can see, the breakout went boom all the way down. So my mistake, like trying to sum up, my mistake was to actually enter a transaction without considering this bottom support. So I made money. The first mistake was that I had already made $2,000, which was pretty much my target. But I said, okay, maybe I can make another $1,000. So I risked $1,000 to make another $1,000 right here. And instead, I ended up losing it. Mistake number one, re-enter. If I had already made money. Mistake number two, it was to not considering this bottom support level right there. If I would have considered this bottom support, this would have been my entry. Way easier, right? But yeah, still, we were able to make overall around $1,000 pretty much. So it's actually good. Now, why is it that I use Hola Prime? This is my account, by the way. Why is it that I use Hola Prime? Hola Prime, in my opinion, it's like the best prop firm nowadays. There's some people that already know that I actually used FTMO in the past, even First Class Funds and some of the company EA Funding, but all of these companies have actually had a lot of shady mistakes. I want to call them mistakes, but for instance, X-Trader Funding ended up closing its doors because the CEO had a heart condition. FTMO ended up making me lose a trade because of spread. I don't buy it, but there's a video about it. And First Class Funds never gave me my funded account, even though I had passed my challenge 1 and 2. I never got my account. What was the other one? EA Funding. EA Funding is actually good, but it's not as good. For instance, Hola Prime has 1 hour payout. I actually made a video where I explained that I made an $18,000 withdrawal. I think I have it somewhere here. There you go. It was a $22,000 withdrawal. This was from my instant account, not this one right here. This is still a challenge. And I ended up receiving $18,233. It took about 2 hours for the approval. And after the approval, it took like 40 minutes, 35 minutes or something like that in order to receive it. So it's just insane. The 1 hour payout, it's feature that honestly, I'd say it's the best in the market. Like overall, you can really see my withdrawal. Do you? Right there. You can see it, right? That's the reason why I keep on using Hola Prime. Can you use a different company? Yeah, you can use any company you want to. You have the freedom to choose whatever you want to. But if by any chance you want to be on the safe side, or at least on the side that I am right now, and I don't have any issues with drawing, I don't have any issues with their platform, they have a transparency report so that you can see that they're not manipulating the charts, just like I had the issue with FTMO. This is where you can actually have it right here on their homepage. It says transparency report and so on. So yeah, it's definitely the company that I'm going to continue using. And like I said, I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video for you to check it out. And if you use the promo code BLW15, you will get a 15% off. So it's something to keep in mind. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. You learned something new, and I'll keep you guys posted on the progress on this account as usual. And more importantly, if you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you smash the like button, be subscribed for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.